Well, you guys are known for playing the two parts, I mean the zillions of parts in the Red, White, and Tuna series.
Well, actually, we've been doing Greater Tuna. We've done Greater Tuna a number of times.
That's right.
And Alan and I have about 10 parts each that we play, and we were able to do that a number of times. Golly, the first time, how long ago was that, Alan?
Until my memory runneth not to the contrary.
Well, let's go through for our audience. I'm sure most of us know about the Greater Tuna play, and have either seen you guys in it or the original in Austin. But then, for those who are new, let's talk about what is Greater Tuna.
Well, Tuna is the third smallest town in Texas. And so it's all about Tuna, Texas, and the folks who live there. And the expression Greater Tuna is like someone would say about Temple, the Greater Temple Chamber of Commerce, or the Greater Temple area. And so that's where the title Greater Tuna comes from.
And there are only two people in the whole show, whether it's Greater Tuna or this new one, right?
There are two actors, and they each play, in this play we're playing 10 characters each, male and female. And you just haven't lived till you've seen us in a dress.
I'm a real ugly woman. I'm not too good as a man, but I'm a real ugly woman.
Now I understand somewhere in this this Red, White, and Tuna, you guys, one of you's a guy, one of you's a guy. You all get married, is that right?
Yes, Gary is Bertha Buemiller, and I'm Arla Struve. And Arla Struve is one of the fellows who works down at the radio station OKKK, and they decide to get married and all the ups and downs they have. But the concluding scene, they've been married, they've eloped, and they're on their honeymoon.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that after that final scene, folks are gonna elbow one another and say, you know, those two old boys been hanging out together too long.
Well, if you do, you'll do a fine job, but that's exactly what they're supposed to think. I think it's wonderful. I've seen the original. I have not seen Red, White, and Tuna, but you got the license for it. I guess you're ready to go, and it'll be a big draw for the Temple Civic Theatre. You guys.
Well, Arliss and his partner Thurston Wheelis have the morning drive show on the radio station at OKKK in Tuna, Texas.
Now, it all centers around that radio station. That's pretty much how it starts, right?
It's kind of the way they use it as the focus point to tell the story. And this particular show, it's centered around the Temple High School annual 4th of July reunion and the reunion queen that's taking place in it. And so the story takes place on July the 4th, and it starts early in the morning and ends with the bedroom scene at night. And I'm a little worried a little bit because Alan's starting to look better and better to me all the time.
Oh, you didn't have to say that. Well, I tell you though, having done Greater Tuna 3 times in this community and other communities in Central Texas, when we started in reading Red, White, and Tuna, it became clear to us pretty quickly that this script, if anything, was more clever than Greater Tuna. It's like the guys may have decided, the authors of the play decided, well, you know, having multiple characters and the fast changes, audiences have gotten used to that. We really need a good script because there is punchline after zinger. I think Gary's biggest chore, my biggest chore, is going to be keeping our train of thought and where we are through the audience laughter, because this play is going to be fun.
Okay, now it's coming to the Temple Civic Theatre. I want to give the information about the actual performances several times. I don't want to wait till the end because some people get home and they have to stop listening. It's coming up pretty quick, right?
Opens this Friday.
Well,
Friday the 13th.
That's pretty quick, that's right. At the Temple Civic Theatre on South 13th Street, which is located just off Route 363, behind the Summit Recreation Center. It runs 13th through the 29th, but not every day, right?
Well, it's on the weekends mainly, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday the next 2 times. But there are 6 matinees. There's a 2:30 on each Saturday and a 2:30 on Sunday.
And Gary and I are going to be doing a 2:30 performance on Saturday and an 8 o'clock performance on Saturday. And we brought in oxygen just so we can revive and be ready to go at 8 o'clock.
I was going to say, how do you guys, and for ticket information, you can get a hold of the box office.
778-4751. 778-4751, and people can call in and leave a credit card and buy their tickets that way, and then pick the tickets up at the will call window, so they don't have to make a special trip over to pick them up.
Sure, and there's the website, artstemple.com. I want to ask you before we go to break, and we play a couple songs that feature into this show, and we're going to try to play both of them. We're going to play Roy Orbison first, but I want to ask you about